Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another comic book review as I take a look at a new series from Marvel Comics. Now, does this series rise to heroic proportions, or should it just be disassembled? Well, let's get on with my review of Avengers Mech Strike Issue number 1. Now, right off the bat, there are 8 major players here with Iron Man, Black Widow, Black Panther, Captain America, Bruce Banner, Thor, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man. And it's a good thing that those heroes are present, because as we can see over this 2-page spread, the city of Cleveland is being terrorized by some type of gigantic monster. And though the Avengers have seen foes of all types of shapes and sizes throughout the years, this unsub has them puzzled as to where this creature has come from. And while this monster has the other 7 Avengers puzzled, it is Spider-Man who seems to be having the most reservations, as he tells Captain America that he's used to dealing with creatures that are 6 to 7 feet like Rhino. But Captain America will essentially tell him to chill out, that the heavy hitters like Captain Marvel and Iron Man will handle the monster, and that Spider-Man and him will do the important work, and that's save people. Now, speaking of heavy hitters, the heaviest hitter of them all will be called in next, as Captain America says Hulk is a go. As Bruce Banner watches down on the chaos, he says the way Captain America says it makes it seem so easy, but that's always been the problem, hasn't it? It is so easy. As the transformation is complete, the Hulk sets off to give this monster a lesson in Smash class. Now, from another rooftop, Black Panther makes an observation that this monster might not be here for destruction, but for consumption. As it devours everything from cars to buildings, it's converting it into its own mass. Now, on one side of town, it will be Hulk and Captain Marvel trying to put a hurting on the monster, while Spider-Man and Captain America proceed with trying to keep the citizens of Cleveland safe. But Iron Man will unfortunately pass along some bad news, as the monster seems to be eating energy and continues to grow in strength. And that's when Captain America radios to Hulk to get out of there. But it might just be too late, as the Hulk is tied up in this monster's tentacles, and that will have Captain America fearing the worst, as he says the Hulk is a living gamma reactor, that this thing is going to drain him dry and get all stronger for it. Now, the next idea on how to stop this monster will come from Black Panther, and he's going to decide he wants to get up close and personal and travel to the belly of this beast. With Captain America fearing that this beast could get even more powerful, he tells Iron Man not to get too close, because if it absorbs his armor, they are done for. Now, while Iron Man might have to take a step back, it won't stop Thor from unleashing an onslaught. Now, for the time being, it looks like the Avengers' strategies might have just worked, and their objective now will be to dig Black Panther out as the monster crash lands on the streets below. Now, initially, Thor will take credit for toppling this beast, but Captain America will break the news to him that it might just have been something this monster ate. And as the captain pulls Black Panther out of this rubble, it's revealed that it was the taste of Black Panther's vibranium that this monster couldn't stomach. And now, not only have the Avengers won this battle, but they have taken a piece of the puzzle to this monster's mystery as well. And now we're gonna jump 1 week ahead to Avengers Mountain, where our heroes still haven't been able to put all the pieces of this difficult puzzle together. The only thing that they have been able to decipher is that it's human-made, it's a level of technology even the Avengers can't match, and unfortunately they can't even dissect it due to the damage of the vibranium. Now, as if dealing with one of these monsters wasn't enough, Spidey points out that Black Panther just didn't call it a biomechanoid, but biomechanoid 3. So the bad news is there's at least 2 more of them out there, and that Black Panther might not be able to pull that stunt again and survive. However, the good news is that Black Panther and Iron Man have created bracelets for all the Avengers. And while these bracelets themselves aren't really a weapon, what they do allow the Avengers to do is use them as identification and interfaces for Tony Stark's newest creation, and that's his vibranium-plated biomechanoid response units. Now, while reading this, I had the very same question that Captain Marvel asked. How was Tony Stark able to build these mechs so fast? But of course, Tony Stark has the most appropriate answer, that he designed these mechs ages ago, and that some people golf, Some people do paint by numbers, and some people plan for the end of the world. Now, while the Avengers take their new toys out for a test flight, the latest intruder has just touched down in Tallahassee. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give Avengers Mech Strike issue number 1 an 8 out of 10. This issue was written by Jed McKay, and while there is nothing complex here, this issue is exactly what it should be, just a fun and entertaining read, and the same can be said about the art by Carlos Magno and color by artist Guru EFX. Now, Avengers Mech Strike is scheduled to be a 5-issue series, so I'm curious to see what new bumps in the road our heroes will encounter when issue number 2 is released on March 3rd. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap up this comic book review of Avengers Mech Strike issue number 1. Now, did you read this issue? And if you did, what are your thoughts? Comment down below. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm really looking forward to issue number 2. Plus, honestly guys, I could see some pretty cool toys or Funko Pops coming from this comic book series. Alright guys, if you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.